Hello world! I'm your host Bunny and this is Awesomenauts. So I did promise a Froggy G video today, and I also managed to, as you can see, reset my entire progress in favor of going up a prestige level, which literally only gives me a cooler icon. That's all it does. So I cleverly picked that instead of having access to abilities that can be actually useful. So we're gonna work with what we have. Instead, I decided to go with something more funny to use, as I realized that a lot of Leon players out there are still overpowered, and they might very well be very overpowered after this Friday as well. We're gonna start building characters against Leon. That's all I'm gonna be focusing on right now. And I'm not gonna be focusing on actually ganking Leon, because that is probably best left to other Leons. That's as simple as... that's how Leon works. At this moment he's too good to gank. Instead we're gonna be pushing him around and trying to catch him off guard and annoy him more than kill him. Because the thing is, if we can get Leon to run away, Leon will not be ganking. It's obviously as simple as that. And we also know that Leon relies mostly on ganking and not so much on actually being bots usually. Because a Leon player, at least new Leon players and semi-decent Leon players, I can't speak for the higher level ones, but let's face it, I'm not there, you're probably not there if you're looking at this video either, so if you are, please let me know about how it works instead. I'd love to hear about it. Either way, what we're doing is we're focusing on Froggy G's dash and his stun ability. Because his dash stuns for about a second without any upgrades, and you can upgrade it with 1 full second more, giving you nearly 2 seconds of stun duration, and that against Leon especially. What happened to my keyboard? My keyboard died for a second, and let's see, there we go, there it's back again. Anyways, so that's 2 seconds stun duration against Leon makes at least new Leons very insecure about their position. Leons are usually, at least when they're new, very secure in that, oh, I can gank everything with low health. So I will be trying to do that. For that reason, oh, granted now we got killed anyways, but we can see that Leon is using stealth and he's using crit, which means he doesn't use tongue at the moment. Obviously we could look at that up as well, but that means we know what he's focusing on at this moment. And for that reason, we're not gonna go for too much damage. We're not gonna care about killing him. We're gonna care about locking him down instead. First of all, we're gonna pick up run speed, because I know for a fact that with dash, Froggy G can always get away with run speed and dash from Leon without any issues. Even if he's using tongue, I'm quite sure I can get away from him. That's our first start. Second is to start harassing Leon as much as possible. Leon wants easy kills, he wants to take off people alone, so we're gonna try to be on both lanes at the same time instead. And we're getting chased by both now, so we're gonna hide behind the turret. Again, we're not looking to kill anyone, we're looking to annoy them. And we're also not focusing on any damage abilities too much, except for Tornado, which will be our main ability. We won't be using the gun. I should point out that Froggy G's gun can in itself be very viable for doing a lot of things. It has good range, incredible attack speed later on, and can do piercing or upgrade damage on it. I prefer piercing myself, because then you can shoot behind turrets as well. Not behind turrets, but into turrets and a little bit further than this, where it just stops. So our main focus is... I don't know why Froggy G got killed by Solar Boss, but it did. Coco being a little bit rude, but that's okay, I suppose, because that was a really silly thing to do from Froggy G. So we know that Leon went down there, so we're gonna be chasing Leon mainly, helping other characters survive. We're not looking to kill him, we're just looking to get him a little bit off balance, as it were, instead. And while I can't be everywhere at once, I can try. Getting hit by the Solar Boss is never a good idea. Leon gets away this time as well, but at this point I know, because of my low health, Leon could have killed me in 2 hits. Yet he chose to run away instead. And with that I know that he's a little bit afraid of me at this point. So we upgrade our stun duration, because if he's running away, we can make him fear us even more without actually doing damage, simply by using crowd controlling instead. Chasing after Clunk a little bit to keep him away from the fight above. Again, we're doing 6 damage with the gun, and it's not shooting too fast, so it's not a great weapon. And we're not looking to be a great weapon, we're looking to help Coco and Clunk push everything instead. This is what we would, in the real world, call team play, which Leon does nothing of. Froggy G can be played in 2 ways, the way I see it. He can be played ganky, but to me it takes a little bit too long to get him up as a ganker, in comparison by, for example, Leon. And he can be played as a crowd controller, which is how I love playing him. Apparently the other Froggy G managed to get himself killed yet again. By a droid this time. So now we have our stun duration, which locks at least Leon down long enough for him to be very, very scared of it. Now I assume a decent Leon would the first thing be getting health instead. As you can see, he jumps for Coco, but when I come around he starts running instead. Even though I'm low on health, I'm stalking him. And I managed to dash him again, and I saw him stealth away. So with a little bit of luck, he's going to be focusing more on that. We're gonna add some health to ourselves and Tornado. That little bit added health makes us so much harder for Leon to kill. It takes about 2 more hits for him to kill us now, and that is well enough for us to get him a little bit of balance. And now we know that Leon is, since he's not coming back, I know that he's a little bit afraid of the situation, because I'm quite sure he didn't see the entire team coming at the same time when he stealthed, and he keeps running away from it. This is the point when we're gonna start using that to our advantage. Rather than stalking him, we're gonna be just dropping in, smacking him about a little bit, trying to kill him obviously, but mostly make him run away. There we can see him running away again. We're not focusing on him at all. And we're gonna be shifting between lanes instead of staying in one. We're not killing bots too much, nor are we attacking the turrets. Instead we're just working on wearing down Leon's psyche a little bit instead. Leon being a little bit optimistic here. I run away instead, I can see him coming after me, so let's go get some help. He's trying to play this game where he tries to be brave and tries to kiss. I can see he's right there, because he picked up the solar. For that reason I know he's there. I can also see the damage I did. However, I know he gets away really easily, so we're gonna jump away and hope he follows us, which he didn't, obviously. And as he still shows a little bit of bravery, we're gonna be starting wearing him down a little bit more. Just stun him and run away. Let him know that he's not in control, we are in control of what happens, and if he tries to get close, he gets stunned. And then he has to run. And we're gonna be repeating this pattern until he starts doing it as soon as he sees us. This is psychology at work. And we're adding movement speed to our tornado, so it's actually useful now. As well as a little bit cooldown reduction to our dash. Clunk coming around, being offensive again. Wear him down a little bit with the tornado, which is now our main damage ability, with a, 9-second cooldown or something like that. Again, Leon being caught off guard and exploded. Nothing we could do about that, which was enjoyable to see. Again, just to push him into the fact that even though he's about to kill someone, if I come along, he should be running. This is what we're trying to wear him down to thinking. When in fact, the fact is that I have only the splash dash and tornado, and he could easily kill me. There's no denying of that fact. He has higher damage output, and all I have is a splash dash. Granted, he should be buying his tongue as well, but he hasn't, and I don't know why, but I'm not gonna question gifted horses and all that. So what we're doing now is we're just jumping between lanes, and we're looking for Leon. We knew that Froggy G and Clunk was on top, so we knew Leon was down there when we saw him. And I can see him jumping upwards, so we're gonna go with him and go looking. And we can now notice that as soon as I came around, he also ran away, and he goes down yet again. So we run in, we stun, and away he runs. We take out the bots. He's trying a little bit more bravery. Meaning we still need to wear him down a little bit. And here he is again. We run away. We also see him running away, which is still good, meaning we don't have to be as offensive now. We can quite easily chill and let Coco and Clunk take care of the laning, and instead focusing on keeping our health up and just chasing Leon. That's all we're doing right now. Again, he runs away. Clunk coming along as well doesn't help him, obviously. And where did Leon go? We are not seeing anyone on the minimap, which is weird. It's a clone of him, and we're overextending a little bit. Leon taking his chances. We're gonna look through them all and realize that they're Team Red. He has attack speed, run speed, crit. And Froggy G doesn't know what he's doing. We obviously lost a turret, and I suspect that was to Mr. Leon. That's okay. We're in a good position still, because we have taken down one of their turrets as well, and we're pushing on top. Adding some damage to our tornado. This making it seem a lot more scary than it is, because the duration of the... I don't know what he was doing there, but that should help in our benefit. The damage done by the tornado is usually not good enough to do anything unless you have the extended tornado so it lasts longer, which I don't. Instead we're just focusing on making it seem like it's that bad and horrible. Waiting for Clunk to do something stupid, and he does. Clunk tries to run away, and he does. We're keeping an eye on the minimap, but at the same time we're gonna take out as many bots as possible. We're not in any position to take out any turret anytime soon, but by shooting at it, we know that Leon will be coming running, as he usually does. And off he goes yet again. He could have probably taken me out because he has the benefit of the tower. Here we have a little bug that if the bots start hitting you and you start running, they will for some reason start following you at a very quick pace. So, keeping an eye on the minimap, we can see Clunk there, we see Leon right there. Let's go chase him again. He starts running, and at this point I can tell because he, in a 2 versus 1, he starts running away as well. He could easily take me down, which means I know I've taken him in control of the map. So this is, I'd say this is purely a teamwork build or a team play build, and it's no way a solo build. Most people would probably not enjoy that too much, but personally there's nothing better than going into a total random pug and having them do proper teamwork without even needing to communicate. That is a beautiful thing to see. Comes Clunk again. He's fighting me. I turn Tornado on. He runs. Waiting. Okay, Leon is up there. Let's go chase after Leon again. Leon dies. Clunk taking care of him very well. I'm still not sure where their Froggy G went. I actually think he might have gone AFK or something. And that is obviously not to their benefit as well, which makes this match a little bit unbalanced, but we're not here to prove how fair fights look like. I'm just here to right now show how Froggy G can be used against Leon very effectively without actually being very effective. Mind games again, a little bit more health, and there our cooldowns are ready for our dash, making it at 3 seconds or something like that. It's a beautiful thing. So here we have Leon again. Leon stealths as soon as he sees me. I know he's up there. And we're keeping an eye on the minimap still. You can see him behind me, but Clunk is clearly chasing him, so let's go back and say hello. He's up there together with Clunk, and Coco goes down, but again, Leon starts running. And I'm okay with that. Let's take out Clunk because he's caught off guard, and Leon isn't going near me right now, making it even easier to take out people in 2 versus 2s because Clunk, for some reason Leon isn't useful anymore. Well, for some reason. Having worn his psyche down a little bit, he's now very useless. I've tried this on a couple of games and it works very well actually. As you can see, he starts running right away. He's low on health obviously, so he should be running. But he probably shouldn't be running down there. He should be running, picking up health and then striking back again. He's at full health, he stealths, I know he's there. And I'm okay with that because he's not going to try something too fancy. Obviously he is, but as you can see, I'm really low on health, but I'm not going to be running away too far from him. I'm actually going to be playing with him a little bit because I know I'm faster than him and Coco can take him down. So that's our first step in how to break down a Leon. Our second step is going to be starting to mock him as much as possible as soon as he starts running away. Because this makes... it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy if you can start making him run away in stealth and taunting him at the same time. And do it enough for him to always run away and be taunted. He's going to start feeling a little bit insecure as soon as you come around because he knows that I know. And that is scary for a Leon player. Again, Leon's they rely very much on surprise more than anything else, and we've now taken that surprise away from him. The fact that as soon as he comes around, we splash dash and we survive him. Which, personally, when I play Leon, I have the same feeling, and I admit to that as well, that as soon as I get hurt, it starts getting me a little bit off balance. However, I'm not using stealth, and there's more than one reason why I'm not using stealth. Because if I'm not using stealth, I can't flee, which makes me forced to consider where I'm going before I go into it. So I'm not doing stupid mistakes as Leon because of that. Self-training. And we're chasing Leon, you can see him run away again. And we're gonna let him run away. We're gonna focus on the bots again. And also, I think, go buy our next upgrade. We have 150, which is just about enough to start upgrading our range on the gun. And I think Coco is DC now, making it 2 versus 2. We are looking for Leon. We can see Leon here again, and he's going to be running away again. We know he's going to be running away. And off he went. There's the taunt. He taunts back. With that we can read in that he hasn't taunted before when he kills, so he's not a cocky player, but it annoys him that I'm taunting him. And that is the best position to be in right now. And where did Clunk go? We're gonna be chasing Clunk a little bit as well, because hey, why not? Leon is currently away on other business. Apparently killing our bot Leon, which is now replaced again. I still haven't seen their Froggy G. I'm quite sure he's AFK by this point. And we know Leon is here because he picked up the health and he ran away, so we're not too worried about him. It's always important to keep a look on the solar lying around on the map, because as soon as one of those bits disappear, you know that a Leon is there. Again, the taunt, he taunts back yet again. And we're gonna be continuing this for a while now, until he starts actually, you know, getting worried about it. Even though he's getting upgraded, you can see him right there, trying to run away. He's not even trying to hit me anymore. There's another taunt, and he doesn't have the time to taunt this time because I'm chasing him. For some reason still not upgraded health, but he managed to get away. That is okay, because I want him to feel like he can get away. I don't want him to feel like it's impossible to get away from me when I come around, because at that point he stops trying to run away and tries to fight back, because why would he try to run when he can't run? So that is our major theme here, to try to get him. Obviously he keeps ganking around as soon as I'm not around, which is the biggest pain, and that's not him, that's just a clone, an explosive clone apparently. Here comes, and there he runs. And stealth, and he runs away. I'm quite sure he ran to the right, but there he went. We're chasing after him. He's just continuously running away, even though he could quite easily take me down. Obviously, if he had bought the tongue at this point. So the game does look currently like it's a little bit balanced in the fact that we have one tower down on each side, but looks can at this point be a little bit deceiving because I'm not trying to protect our turrets at all. I'm only chasing after Leon, so we're obviously going to be losing a little bit on the towers. However, at this point now, when we have Leon running and we have both towers down, I should point out before I go any further that this is probably the best map to do this on as well. First of all, because Leon can actually escape quite easily, and second, because it's very far to run between the left side and the right side when one tower is down on each side. This means that if I can just get Leon low enough on health for him to run away and feel like he should be running the base, he will be starting to run. You can also not really start stealthing, get out of stealth and try to teleport rather, because he knows I will be coming for him. So again, us winning isn't so reliant on me being an asshole right now, it's more reliant on the fact that there's 2 versus 3, and I'm okay with that. I'm not playing this game to win it, I'm just playing it to prove a point. And I think it's been proven quite well. He's going to be trying because now he's on his last stand and he has nowhere to run. And we're going to be teleporting back, because we want Leon to run out. There's our shield, which we probably should have gotten a little bit earlier, but nonetheless, I'm not sure what Clunk is doing, but for some reason attacking the solar boss is a good idea when we should be in his base. Here's Leon again, low on health for some reason, because here's the difference. We can see that as soon as I'm not around, he doesn't mind going low on health, even against other players here, because he's very confident in that fact, but we've worn him down a little bit too much at this point for him to actually want to engage us, and that's okay. That's exactly what we wanted to accomplish, and that's why we're doing this video as well. And let's see, we're doing well, 4-2, not too many kills, but I'm fine with that. I think my point has been proven well, that if you play Froggy G in a way that is annoying enough for Leon, you can keep Leon out of the way for quite a long time. Anyways, that's me done for today. That's the GG and all that. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you've learned a little bit more about this glorious game that is Awesomenauts. Thank you for watching, and toodles!